What would happen if you put an apple inside a terrarium ecosystem? Will it change the ecosystem or simply become part of it? What will rise? What will fall? But before we begin, let's make a plan. With the design ready, it's time to start the experiment. Let's go with this clear mason jar. It should give us a great view of what's happening inside over the coming weeks. The first step is the drainage layer. It's important to use rocks that are a decent size. If they're too small, they won't create much space for excess water, and if they're too large, they take up valuable room that the plants could use. Next comes a layer of mesh to separate the drainage layer from the substrate. Now it's time for the substrate. For the experiment, I'll be chopping the apple into small pieces before adding it into the terrarium. Once that's done, I'll cover everything with a layer of soil. Now we can start building the hardscape. I'm keeping things simple with a few river stones to create a natural look layout. To make sure everything stays in place, I'll be securing the stones with super glue. It's the next day and the glue has fully cured and the hardscape is now complete. I've settled on this design. Now take a look at the scape. Where do your eyes naturally settle? For me, they rest right here. This is known as the focal point, the area that naturally draws your attention first. Plants also play a huge role in strengthening the focal point and guiding the viewer's eye around the terrarium. Next comes the moss. I'm using the propagation method here, cutting the moss into smaller pieces and spreading it around the terrarium to encourage new growth. The moss should also help blend the hardscape into the rest of the ecosystem, making everything feel more natural. Now it's time for the plants. I'll be using some vibrant Photonias for colour and some fast growing Tradescantia. The Tradescantia would quickly send roots deep through the terrarium, helping establish through the ecosystem. A bit off camera I planted more plants, and that's all that's left. The last step is to mist the terrarium, and just like that, the terrarium is complete. Right now it does look a little plain, but if everything goes well the plants should soon settle in, grow out and completely transform the build into something way more natural and alive. Now the countdown begins. And as always, thanks for watching. Subscribe so you don't miss out what happens next.